11 things to do when you are being ignored by your partner in relationships. Being ignored by your partner can be emotionally exhausting and confusing. It can leave you questioning yourself, your partner, and the relationship's future. However, how you respond to this situation can make a big difference in how it unfolds. Here are 11 essential things to do when you find yourself being ignored by your partner. 1. Stay calm. When you're being ignored, the immediate reaction is often to panic or jump to conclusions. Feelings of rejection can trigger emotional responses like anger, frustration, or desperation, but it's essential to remain calm. Emotional outbursts only exacerbate the situation and cloud your ability to think clearly. Calmness enables you to assess the situation rationally and prevents you from making impulsive decisions or saying things you might regret later. Take a deep breath and give yourself a moment to process your emotions before responding. 2. Give them space. In some cases, your partner might not be ignoring you out of malice, but because they need space to process their thoughts or emotions. People withdraw for a variety of reasons, such as stress, personal issues, or emotional overwhelm. Giving your partner the space they need shows respect for their emotional boundaries and can pave the way for more productive communication down the line. While this may feel difficult, especially when all you want is to talk things out, it's important to trust the process. Allow them the time they need to sort through their thoughts and resist the urge to bombard them with messages or demands for attention. 3. Avoid overanalyzing. One of the most common reactions to being ignored is to overanalyze the situation. You may start replaying every conversation, every text, and every small detail in your mind, searching for clues or signs that you did something wrong. This habit can lead to unnecessary anxiety and misinterpretation. It's easy to convince yourself that being ignored is intentional, but the truth is, there are countless reasons for someone's withdrawal, many of which may have nothing to do with you. Overanalyzing only feeds your insecurities and can spiral into self-doubt. Instead, try to focus on the bigger picture and don't let your mind turn every small action into a crisis. 4. Silence speaks louder than words. While words are powerful, silence can be even more effective in relationships. If your partner is ignoring you, responding with silence instead of constant communication sends a clear message of self-respect. Silence allows your partner to realize your absence and reflect on the relationship. It also gives you time to evaluate whether this is the relationship you truly want, allowing for clarity and reflection without needing to say a word. 5. Set boundaries. If being ignored becomes a repetitive pattern in the relationship, it's essential to set boundaries. Constantly allowing someone to ignore you without consequences sends the message that their behavior is acceptable. Healthy relationships thrive on respect, and boundaries are a way to protect your emotional well-being. Communicate to your partner that you won't tolerate being ignored and express how their behavior makes you feel. For example, you could say, "I understand that you need space sometimes, but when you consistently ignore me, it makes me feel devalued." If we're going to have a healthy relationship, communication needs to be a priority. Setting boundaries helps establish a mutual understanding and prevents resentment from building. 6. Don't beg for attention. As difficult as it may be, avoid the urge to beg for your partner's attention. Chasing someone for validation or affection often backfires, as it can make you appear desperate or emotionally needy. Instead of pleading for their attention, hold on to your dignity and self-respect. You deserve someone who willingly gives you the love and attention you need without you having to beg for it. Begging can also create an unhealthy power dynamic, where one person holds the upper hand while the other constantly seeks approval. True love doesn't require you to beg for affection. 7. Level up and let them chase you. Instead of waiting around for their attention, focus on leveling up in every area of your life. Whether it's improving your career, fitness, or emotional health, use this time to invest in yourself. People are naturally drawn to those who are thriving, and when you level up, you create an attractive energy around yourself. When you stop chasing someone's attention and start investing in your own growth, you shift the dynamic. Your partner may find themselves drawn back to you as they see you becoming the best version of yourself, realizing that they may lose someone valuable if they continue ignoring you. 8. Avoid playing games. When someone ignores you, it can be tempting to play games to get their attention. whether that's trying to make them jealous or pretending you don't care. However, playing games rarely leads to healthy resolutions and often backfires, causing more tension. Relationships should be built on mutual respect, trust, and honesty. Instead of resorting to manipulative tactics, strive for open and honest communication. Let your partner know how their actions are affecting you without trying to manipulate their emotions in return. 9. Take care of yourself. Being ignored can take a toll on your mental and emotional well-being. That's why it's essential to prioritize self-care during this time. Focus on activities that nurture your mind, body, and soul. Whether it's going for a walk, meditating, reading, or engaging in a creative outlet, taking care of yourself helps you stay grounded and resilient. Self-care isn't just about pampering yourself. It's about reminding yourself that your worth isn't tied to someone else's behavior. 10. Be honest with yourself. At some point, you need to take a step back and ask yourself a crucial question. Is this the kind of relationship I want to be in? Being ignored, especially if it happens frequently, can be emotionally draining and harmful to your self-esteem. Evaluate whether this person is truly committed to the relationship and whether they respect you. If you find that being ignored is a recurring issue and your partner shows little effort in improving the situation, it might be time to reconsider if this relationship is worth your time and energy. 11. Walk away. The final and most empowering step is recognizing your value and knowing when it's time to walk away. If someone continuously ignores you despite your efforts to communicate and connect, they may not truly value your presence in their life. You deserve a relationship where you're respected, loved, and appreciated. Walking away doesn't mean giving up on love. It means choosing to prioritize your self-worth over someone else's indifference. Sometimes, the most courageous act of self-love is walking away from a situation that no longer serves you. In conclusion, being ignored can feel painful, but how you respond to it determines the outcome. By staying calm, setting boundaries, and focusing on yourself, you maintain your dignity and emotional well-being. Ultimately, if your efforts to communicate and reconnect don't work, walking away may be the best decision for your happiness and growth. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more.